This is Marlene Motivates, your life coach. So, I just wanted to give you this quick message today. I didn't have this live stream planned, so I don't expect for much people to come in here, but this message was heavy on my heart this morning about not giving up. There's so many reasons why we can feel like we want to give up. Discouragement, loneliness, financial situation. It's so much things that can be heavy on us. The weight is heavy on our heart. The weight is heavy on our head. Life is stressful and full of problems, but I just wanted to encourage somebody today and to say, especially when you feel like giving up, especially during those times of struggle, especially during those times of doubt, especially when you feel like you won't make it through this, or when you feel like you're carrying this heavy weight, or people have backstabbed you, talked about you behind your back or in front of your face, or the ones that you expected to support you and they don't. I know that it can be very discouraging. It's happened to me before, and I'm sure that it will happen to me again in the future. Oh, thank you so much, Real Odds. Welcome in. Things have happened in the past to many of us. I don't know each of you individually, but one thing I know for sure, being a human being, we are going to have trials. We are going to have struggles. We are going to have people who will say mean, hurtful, disruptive, discouraging things to us. That's one thing I do know for sure. But at the end of it, what we need to take away is that we are not our situation. We are not our circumstance. And whatever people have to say about us that's negative, that's their problem. We can't vibrate in other people's opinions. Yes, thank you so much. Top of the day to you too, Real Odds. We can't vibrate in the space of negativity and doubt, because if you stay in that space of allowing others negative opinions, if you stay in the space of allowing other people's projections of their fears or their insecurities or their anger or them feeling that you should be living your life the way they want you to, the controlling nature, right? If you stay in that space, hey, realist, how are you doing? If you stay in that space of negativity and allowing other people to drag you or you to believe what other people have to say about you, you'll be miserable your whole life. And we don't deserve that. None of us deserves that. And I get it that everybody is going through something. Maybe your trial may not be my trial, but at the end of it, we all have something going on. Financial um, problems, struggling to make ends meet. Maybe your problem is a health problem. Maybe your problem is, you don't have a lot of support. Maybe you're going through some, emotional things. Maybe you're going through some mental health things. Maybe you're just going through it in all aspects of your life. But one thing I want to say is whatever your situation is, don't give up. That's something that's not optional. And I know that you may not feel like it, but one day at a time, one foot in front of the other. Let's just focus on the moment that we are in right now and not worry about whatever, whatever is going to come next. Let's focus on this moment right here, right now, today, and say, I will do my best. I am proud of myself. See, speaking those positive affirmations out of your mouth and reminding yourself, reflecting on your inner strength and clapping for yourself, telling yourself, I'm proud of me, even if other people don't say it. And we have to get ourselves out of that space of having the expectation that people are going to support us or people are going to say nice and kind things. People will encourage me. No, it's our job as adults, mature adults, I will say, that I'm going to choose to elevate my own mind. And I know that that's not easy when we're going through things, and we are all going through something. Many people are in denial, but we are all going through something. And whatever it is that you're going through on today, be patient with yourself. Be compassionate with yourself. And don't allow other people's opinions, other people's doubt, other people's insecurities, other people's, being jealous, anger issues. Don't let other people's manipulation make you feel inferior. See, people can't make you feel any way unless you accept it. So we have to push away. We have to push away that negativity. We have to push away that insecurity. We have to push away negative opinions. We have to push away other people's projections. We have to push all of that aside and don't let that get inside of us and cause us to say, "Ah, I I'm not good enough," or "I'm not as good as this person." See, comparing yourself and competition will really cause you to be discouraged, really cause you to be depressed, really cause you to feel like, well, I'm not as good as this person or that person. You don't need to be like anybody but yourself. This is the message I want to bring to somebody today. You only need to be yourself. You only need to be yourself. You only need to be yourself. And I'm going to keep saying that until that sticks into your mind. You only need to be yourself. And if there are people around you that don't like who you are right now, then that's not your people. Don't don't go inside of yourself and doubt yourself and say, what's wrong with me and why don't? No. The people who are meant to be for you will be. And it's just that point blank period. The individuals that are supposed to be in your life, the individuals that are supposed to support you, the individuals that are supposed to pour into you will be there. And if they're not there right now, they're coming. Maybe your people have not found you yet. Maybe there's some things that you need to experience. Maybe you need to take some time for some personal healing, for some personal growth and development so you can find yourself. Maybe you need to close the door to some negativity. Maybe you need to break up with certain relationships that they don't respect your boundaries, or they're non-supportive, or they're disrespectful. See, when we have enough courage to close doors, when we have enough courage to be confident, when we have enough courage to be ourselves, there's so much that we receive. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it's hard to be courageous. It's hard to get up every day and continue to do things when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're not getting your life the way you want it to be. It can be very frustrating. But here's one thing: just because it hasn't come, I want to remind somebody, I want to encourage somebody, I want to motivate somebody that is coming. It may not be here right now in this moment, but it's coming. Are you really looking for what is going on with you currently? You may not have everything, but I am sure that you have a lot. See, and when we stay in that space of gratitude, I'm grateful for what I currently have, not looking at this person has this and this person has this and this person is talented at this. Look inside of yourself and say, what am I talented at? What am I good at? What is my good qualities? What personality do I have? And then be proud of that. Use your past, use your gifts, use your trials to be your springboard, to be your catalyst for change. Mm. Use what you currently have to elevate yourself. See, when we elevate our minds, when we elevate our thoughts, when we shift our mindset, and you all know that I get so excited when I talk about mindset shifting. It brings a smile to my face. Why? Because I know what it's like to have a poor mindset. I know what it's like to allow other people to discourage me and bring me down and cause me to doubt myself. No, 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 but not anymore, Motivators family. No, we're not doing that. Don't let other people's fears and insecurities and projections and anger and manipulation and all of those things, don't let other people's problems cause you to carry their baggage. People love to project their baggage. They love to make you feel down so you can vibrate in that low space, so you can have low energy, so you can have dark thoughts, so you can feel that you're not enough, so you can be stuck. You're not stuck. I'm going to tell you that. The moment that you say I'm not stuck, I'm vibrating higher. I'm on a higher frequency. I'm doing the best that I can, and I'm proud of myself. Let me tell you, your life is going to change and shift when you say I'm capable, when you say I'm blessed, when you say I'm enough, when you say I can do all things. It may not be as fast as everybody else, but forward progress, forward movement, taking one step in front of the other, doing your personal best. It's always enough. It's always enough. No comparison, no competition, just self love, self awareness. I'm aware of what I can do, and I'm proud of that. Mm. Sit in that. Sit in that and relish it. Absorb it like a sponge. I'm doing the best that I can, and I'm proud of myself. And I'm telling you, your vibes are going to go up. Your energy will go up. A smile will come to your face. I'm doing the best that I possibly can. And I'm proud of myself. And better is coming for me. And I am enough today, tomorrow, and forever. Do you all hear me? Is this mic on? Can you guys hear me? Today, tomorrow, and forever, I am enough. That message is for somebody. Mm. I don't know what you're going through, but I know somebody needs to hear that today. Today, tomorrow, and forever, I am enough. Today, tomorrow, and forever, I am worth it. It's just that some people we may have in our lives aren't worthy of our brain power, aren't worthy of our heart, aren't worthy of our time. And you need to close those doors off. You need to stop feeling that you need people in your life. You don't need them. You feel you need them, but you got to encourage yourself and say, I need me. I need my mental health. I need my peace of mind. I need my joy. I need to use my gifts. Sit in that and absorb it, everybody. I am my best self when I love myself. I am my best self when I am healed. I am my best self when I am confident. Take that in. I am my best self. I can do great things. Change starts with me. See, we must believe in ourselves and be confident regardless of the situation. When you're doing your best, even if all you can do is a little positive, forward thinking, positive elevation and action, positive action. Small one or two things every day. Look how far you will go if you do just a little bit. I'm going to do this today. I'm going to do this and that. If that's all you can do, then celebrate yourself and say, I did this and that. Okay? I did this and that. And I'm proud of myself, and give yourself a high five. Pat yourself on the back. You know, I'm very big on talking about celebrating yourself. Don't expect for friends and family and whoever to celebrate you. You know your struggles. You know what you're going through. But you're the one that has to say, I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. You're doing your best. And be proud of that. Shout out to all of the moms and the dads out there, the aunties and the uncles and the grandparents, the ones holding it down, being responsible, paying your bills month to month, putting food on the table, putting food in your stomach. That's an accomplishment. Or those that may not be feeling well, you have some health problems. Patience. We have to learn to be self compassionate. Not just compassionate to other people, but also being compassionate to ourselves. You know, that's highly important. I will be compassionate to myself. I will pause when I need to pause. I will give myself a reset, a rest. I will calm down. I will not let other people's opinions shift mine. Know how you feel. Know what you're going through. Extend some kindness, some compassion, some self-love. I'm only human. I need time. I need rest. I go through changes. I'm learning. I'm developing. See, each of us is experiencing some form of personal growth. Be proud of that. Okay? Be proud of that. Know that you are doing your personal best. Okay? Do you know that? Do you know you're doing your personal best? That's it. Yeah, that part. We better know it. I am enough and I am worth it. You know, especially when you want to give up, everybody. Especially when you feel like throwing in the towel. Especially when you feel, I can't do this, I can't make it. Or saying, this is too hard. Remove those words from your vocabulary. Never say, I can't. Never say, I won't. Never say, this is too hard. Because there is power in your words. There's power in the tongue. What you say follows you. What you say is how you think and what you're able to do. If you say you can't, trust and believe you won't. So shift that. Say, I can do great things. Good things are coming to me. Am actively participating in my personal growth and development. Every day I wake up, I say that to myself. I am actively participating in my personal growth and development. That's nobody else's responsibility. Good morning, Sirius. How are you doing? Yes, for real. I am actively participating in my personal growth and development. If I am not happy, you need to be asking yourself those questions and not looking for other people to make you happy. That is where a lot of people go wrong. So many people go wrong expecting a romantic relationship or friends or money or relatives or your kids or this person or that person. Nobody can make you happy. That's a personal thing. That's a you thing. I can only make myself happy. I am in control of me. What I think, I'm in control of my attitude. I'm in control of my actions. I'm in control of my peace of mind. I'm in control of my joy. I am in control of what I do in this moment. I'm in control of what I think about myself. Who needs to hear this message this morning? I'm in control of myself. and my joy and my peace, and not allowing my situation to, not allowing my circumstance to define my mindset. And I know that that's hard because when you're going through it, I'll say that again, when you're going through it, you may not feel like you can make it through, but trust and believe. You woke up today and you took a breath of life. And while you have life in you, you have opportunity. While you have life in you can shift your situation. While you have life in you can shift your attitude. While you have life in you, that there are things that are going to happen that you can shift. But it's all up to you, you know? Don't give up right before your big win, before your success. Don't give up because maybe whoever hurt you, an ex, a friend, this person, that person, a relative, they didn't deserve you. They didn't know their worth, so they don't know yours. But not saying that it's okay, but when people close the door, when people leave, when people don't appreciate you, it makes you get crystal clear about what you do deserve. They weren't it. They weren't it. So do some healing on yourself. Encourage yourself. Clap for yourself. And it's not easy. This life is not easy. People are very difficult. It's a challenge to deal with other people from day to day. But don't let other people get you down. Don't let other people discourage you. Don't let other people tell you who you are. You're the one that has to show up. You're the one that has to look at yourself and say, I am enough. I can do great things. I believe in myself. I will actively participate in my peace of mind. I will prove by my actions that I love myself. Now, let me tell you something right here. You guys really listen. I hope this mic is on and you guys are really listening to this message. Nobody can make you stop. You are the one that chooses to stop. You are the one that chooses to make excuses. Now, I know that that's a tough pill to swallow this early in the morning on a Monday, but we are the ones that choose to make those excuses. We're the ones that choose to stay in that comfort zone. And that's why it's called the comfort zone, because it's easy to make excuses and to say, I can, or I'm tired, or this or that. If there's an excuse, we can always find one. We can always pull one from something. We can always blame somebody else for the reason why we're not doing this, that, and the other. But at the end of it, it's all up to us. So if you're not moving forward, if you've been stuck for a while, forgive yourself. Forgiveness is a healing. It's a healing to the mind, body, and spirit. I remind myself I was stuck for a while, and I forgive myself for what I didn't do when I know that I could do better. And I want you to say that to yourself. I forgive myself when I know I could have done better, but I didn't do it. I forgive myself, and I will allow myself to move on. I will allow myself to do better because I have the brain power. I have the knowledge. I have the worthiness. I have the talents. I have the gifts. And I have the knowledge. And knowledge is power. But are you going to sit on that knowledge? Are you going to sit on those gifts? Are you going to sit on whoever doesn't support you? Or are you going to get up and do something about it to make your today great? I don't mean yesterday, last week, last month, 5 years ago. I mean today. What are you going to actively participate in doing today so you can shift your tomorrow? What will you do today, Motivators family, that is going to shift your life? See, it's all up to you. It's all up to you. And I know that there's somebody who's listening to this message today and you just say, Marlene, you just don't know what I'm going through. You don't know my struggles. You don't know my problems. You don't know what it's like. You don't know the heavy weight I'm carrying. You don't know my sadness, my depression. You don't know who backstabbed me. You don't know who hurt me. You don't know how hard it is to to feed a family and these bills keep coming. Oh, trust me, I know. I know I may not understand what you're going through, but I know what problems feel like. I know the human experience. I know what lack of support feels like. I know what discouragement feels like. That's why I can speak on these coaching conversations, on this motivation. I know you feel like staying in the bed, covering up your face. I know maybe you may not feel like going for that jog or going to the gym. I know you may not feel like, doing some things for yourself that is going to help you, but do it anyways. You got to walk through those fears. You got to walk through those insecurities. And it means that you got to sometimes face that inner child. Good morning, Eunice. How are you doing? Exactly, but it can be done. You're right. Um, Serious, my morning is going wonderful, very productive as well. Thank you so much for being here. And everybody in the chat, thank you all so much for being here. Like I said, I didn't plan this motivation. It was on my heart and I just had to get it out. Um, because I know that there is somebody today who just feels low, down, discouraged, especially during this time of the year. The weather gets dark, outside is cold, just like the people who may be around us. Good morning, Uncle L. Some people who are around us, they're cold just like the outside. Some people just cold, cold hearted, mean, evil, disruptive, you know? But we can't let the cold people, the dark people, the mean people, the manipulators, the control freaks, the jealous people, the people who have mental health issues, we cannot allow them to project all of that onto us and make us feel that we're less than. You are not less than. You're not. You're not incapable. You're very capable in your own way, not in Marlene's way, not in this person or that person's way, in your own way. See, I want you to look at yourself today and I want you to say, I am okay. I am okay. I will do this. Through my struggle, through my trial, through whoever doesn't support me, through whoever doesn't like me, I still stand strong. I still stand tall. Okay? I still stand tall. I'm strong because of my mindset. I have a positive mindset and I will vibrate on that frequency. I'm going to stay in that space, even if people come and they try to throw monkey wrenches in your plans. They try to throw you off your game. They say mean things. They try to hurt you. They want a war with you. They want to go back and forth. They want to say something because of where they're vibrating. When people vibrate on a very low frequency, when people are not doing what they should do for themselves, when people have low self-esteem, when people look at you that you can be happy whether you're single or you're in a relationship, when you could be over here and have $1 and they could have $1 million and you're just as happy as you can be with your $1, and they got $1 million and they're looking at you and they're jealous of your $1. It's crazy work, but it happens every day. People will look at you and you'll have less than them financially, or you'll have less means, but you have more brain power. You have more confidence. See, that's the difference. That right there is a difference. And that's how you stand out, motivators family. It's not that you don't have problems like them. It's not that you don't have things that you're going through, but you choose to get up. But you choose to stand tall. But you choose to fight your way through it. And you choose to pat yourself on the back and say, Everything's going to be okay. I'm okay. I believe in myself. I'm confident. I'm making great changes. See, love yourself through all of it. Love yourself through all of it, through the sadness, through the discouragement. Look at yourself today and say, I'm doing the best that I can today. I will do my best. I will be proud of myself. I will encourage myself. I will motivate myself. I inspire myself. I inspire myself to do better than I did yesterday, and I'm proud of that. And I want you to say the same thing to yourself as well. I do the best that I can today, and I'm proud of that. Yeah, very proud of that. So don't let other people get you down. Don't let other people break you down. Don't let other people tell you that you can't do whatever it is that they can't do. Smile, be happy. Don't let your situation define your mindset. See, that takes a lot of inner work. That takes a lot of healing. That takes a lot of self love and personal acknowledgement. Acknowledge yourself, even when other people don't acknowledge you. And I think that's the reason why you may get discouraged, why you may get down, because other people aren't acknowledging all the hard work that you're doing, all the positive changes. But I'm clapping for you today. I'm acknowledging that each of you are winning, whatever that may be. Maybe your win is just I woke up today. I took a shower, I put myself together when I wanted to stay in the bed. Or maybe your win is you went to the gym and you didn't want to. Maybe your win is you went to work and you didn't want to because you don't want to be around these low vibrational negative people, jealous people, hating people. Or maybe you're not where you want to be, you know? But your win is that you're choosing to walk through it anyways. Even when it's hard, even when it's tough, even when it's a struggle, even when people say or doing things, don't let other people's mindset absorb into yours like a sponge. Don't soak up other people's anger. Don't suck up other people's jealousy and want to go back and forth. Don't. No, 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 no. We're not absorbing their negativity. See, and that's why who you surround yourself with is so important. Like-minded individuals, positive individuals, healed individuals, people who have worked on themselves. Not that we're perfect or anything. I don't ascribe to be a perfect person, but I do ascribe that I'm worthy. I do ascribe that. I do take ownership of that. I put that clothing on every day. I I am worthy. I am confident. I do love myself, and I'm going to love myself today in whatever my situation is, and I take ownership of it. And I will do better. I'll do the best that I can. And I'm going to have a positive attitude no matter what I'm going through. Whether I could be eating top ramen, but I'm happy that I have that because that's what I can do. That's what I can afford. Whether you're having a steak or you're having ramen, but you're still eating. Don't let other people make you feel some type of way, however you're choosing to provide for yourself and your family. However you're choosing to make it. But it's important to clap for yourself. Don't give up. Don't let other people, for what they think about you, with their jealous, lazy, low vibrational selves, make you feel is something wrong with you. No, it's nothing wrong with you. You're fine. You're good. Okay? Yes, absolutely, Eunice. Yes, we have to count our blessings. Every single one of you. Whatever your situation is. I just wanted to come in with this message today and to say to whoever is feeling the pinch, the pain, the whatever, to never give up. Never stop. Never allow people to run over you. Don't let other people have the final say. No, no, no. Don't let other people have the final say. Every day you wake up and you're choosing to keep going, you slap them across their face. Nope, I will not give up. You know, there's people who look at you sometimes and they want you to fail. Trust and believe. You got people who are right in your life right now and they want you to fail so they can laugh at you. You got people who are looking on the sidelines. They want you to mess up. They want you to be sad. They want you to stay stuck. They want you to, you know, not make videos if you're a content creator or go live, or they want you to, you know, have anger in your life. They want you to be an angry parent. They want you to be the stereotype. I'm talking to somebody now. People want you to be, oh yeah, you're, I know that you're like this. Okay. You think what you want to, but I'm going to be this healed, happy, uh, energized, positive, confident, loving human being. Don't let other people take you backwards. You're moving forward, one step in front of the other. Okay? Don't let other people take you down. Don't let this life heavy weight take you down. Just do your best. Lift what you can lift and leave the rest. Give it to whatever it is that you believe in. You know, toss it aside. Carry what you can carry, do what you can do, surround yourself with like minded, positive, encouraging, healthy, healed, motivated, inspired people. That's how you make it. You can't make it being around toxic, low vibrational, lazy, jealous. You know, people always complaining, rah, 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 and this is their problem, and they did this to me, and you will never feel positive and encouraged in those spaces. It's not good for you. It's not good to hear it, and it messes up your energy. It really, really messes up your energy. If you ever feel that your energy is low, you may need to evaluate who you are surrounding yourself by. Our energy is low because other people are draining. They're draining you mentally. They're draining you financially. They're draining you spiritually. They're draining your, you know, wanting to get into whatever it is that you want to do with your life because they keep you so busy with their problems. They get you so busy with their anger. They get you so involved with the gossip and uh it's exhausting. And that's why you may feel exhausted. Stop talking to those people. Cut them off, block them, and surround yourself with more positive, like-minded, healed, happy, motivated, and inspired people. And trust and believe when you surround yourself by positive, happy, um, energized, positive, you know, people, you will absorb that. You absorb positive energy. You will absorb people on a higher frequency. You will absorb people who are happy, people who treat people the right way, and not people who are disrespectful. Okay? Trust and believe. I know because I've experienced it. You know, don't try to change people. Don't try to feel like you got to take up people as projects. You know, I've said this time and time again. Let's leave off the Build-A-Bears. We're not fixing people, you know. You can't fix people and put them back together. If a person is broken and angry, low vibrational, they have to make a choice to raise their vibes. They have to make a choice to make better choices, to be kinder, to be confident. But everybody has to do their own inner work. We each have to do our own inner work. But what I will say to every single one of you, be your best. Be your happiest. Okay? And never give up, especially when you may feel like it. You know, there's a lot of times you feel like giving up. It's a lot of times You want to give up. It's so often. I can't tell you guys how many times I feel that way myself, where I do want to give up. Don't think because I'm a motivational speaker or because I'm a life coach, I don't get discouraged. I too get discouraged. I shed tears. I get angry. I grieve. I feel sad. I feel the heavy weight. But that's when I tap into my faith. That's when I tap into my mentors and my coaches. That's when I call up a person who's a real friend to me and they speak life into me and they tell me, you're strong and you're capable, and take a break. Remember, as we motivate other people, we also have to motivate ourselves. We also have to charge ourselves up. Plug yourself into the source. Plug yourself up. You can't just go, go, go and not wonder why do I feel so tired? Because you're not doing any pouring into yourself and filling up your cup. That's what I want this encouragement to be for somebody today. Remember to fill up your cup, okay? Everybody is not going to, you know, be there on your side. Everybody is not going to be supportive. No, they're not. They're not going to be supportive. They're not going to help you, but you have to help yourself. You have to pour into yourself. So that's what I wanted the message to be today. I'm sending you guys positive energy, sending you guys support. If there's any time where you are feeling discouraged, come and watch one of my positive videos. And remember to speak over your life. Remember to tap into your faith, whatever that may be, whatever restores you, whatever balances you, whatever takes some of that weight off of your head and your heart, give it away. We got to stop carrying what we can't fix, what we can't heal, what is not ours to do. Some things is not for flesh and blood. That's my message today. Thank you all so much. And I will see you guys on a little bit later on today. I'm going to do, I think, a 30-minute live, but it will be on camera. So I'll see you guys later on this evening. I think it's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you tune in for that if it's possible. I am Marlene Motivates, your life coach, motivational speaker. And you know what we say over here. Just know it. Just breathe it and be it and live your best life. See you guys later on. Peace.